Obviously, it's not really what you want to be hearing when you're 16 pregnant and the day of your child doesn't even want it. So March of 2022, me and my boyfriend got together. April 2022, I got pregnant. Now, it's not as bad as it sounds. At 16, you don't really take into account when you're ovulating and you kind of just do it. And the day that it happened was obviously peak ovulation, like my highest day of conceiving. For a bit of background, it was in 5th year and we have known each other from we were 1st year. That we had both met each other's parents. From 1st year to about 3rd year, we were on and off, we were mailing, and we always just like really fancied each other. There was always just something there. Me and my boyfriend had only got together in March 2022 and he was 15 at the start of March and only turned 16 on the 8th of March. So about a week after I conceived, I went and bought a pregnancy test because I was like, in my head, I knew I was pregnant. It was one of the wee cheek ones. Instantly 2 lines came up. I wasn't shocked. I already kind of accepted the fact that I was going to be pregnant at 16. The next afternoon maybe, I texted my boyfriend. We were both revising for like mocks that we had coming up, and I said to him, I threw a theoretical question out there and I said, what would you do if I was pregnant? And he said, no, why, don't even say that. Like, why would you put that out in the universe and all? Like, that would be wild, don't say that. And I was like, no, but like, what would you do? Like, would you want to keep it? Like, would you want to have a, like, what would you want to do? And he was like, no, I couldn't keep it. Like, I really couldn't. Like, I couldn't be at 16. And obviously, it's not really what you want to be hearing when you're 16 pregnant and the day of your child doesn't even want it. There's lots of tears and arguments and crying and every emotion. We had a big talk about it and he says, you know what, like, we'll do whatever you want to do. Like, your body, your choice. Good for him. And then we waited 12 weeks to tell our parents. Fast forward 12 weeks, I managed to keep this under wraps. Nobody knows but me, my boyfriend and our friends. It is the day before my first scan. Maybe an extremely hormonal at that time was like, you don't want to tell them because you're embarrassed and ashamed of my child, you know. So I said, you know what, I left him on red or whatever, and I went up to my parents. I go up with the pregnancy test in my pocket and I say, look, I have something to tell you. They turn around to me and they're like, and I say, look, I've had 12 weeks to come to terms with this, understand this and process this. I would like if you could do the same. Mommy comes down, she's like, it's okay, like, this is fine, like, are you sure this is what you want to do, blah, blah, blah. For the next like 9 months that I was pregnant, my mother ignored me. 4 or 5 weeks that she was like, right, this baby's coming, like, maybe I should start talking to my daughter again. Especially to be 16/17 in school, doing exams, being pregnant and having basically no support system other than my boyfriend's family. That is how I told my parents that I was pregnant.
Send in your videos to be featured on our channel. Thanks for watching awesome videos. Like and follow.